everybody, it's Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com, and I've got a guitar I bet you've never seen before. I had never seen one before. This is a 1960s, we're going to call it 1967, Zim Gar. This would be like their 175 or Gibson L5 model. Really like the little special L5 or even Johnny Smith looking tailpiece that they put on this guitar. And, you know, it's got a big 17.5-inch wide body, which would be very jazzy for a guitar, and 2.5-inch wide, so it's considered a medium width, not really a thin line. So it's not really a fat body, and it's not really a thin line, so it's a very unique instrument that Kawai made. Now, this is a Kawai-made instrument. Now, those of you who don't know Zim Gar, Kawai made a whole bunch. There's probably at least 20 names that they traded under. They had Apollo, they had Decca, they had Kent, they had Kingston. I mean, they had a whole bunch of names that they branded guitars for that they shipped over to the U.S. during the big Beatles craze, and everyone wanted to be a Beatle, and they couldn't afford Fenders and Gibsons, so they bought Kawais. So Zim Gar was one of the names that came out, and we see a lot of Zim Gars that don't have logos on them. This one actually had the logo on it, which I think is one of the first one I actually had that had a Zim Gar logo. We've had Zim Gar guitars, but never ones with logos. This guitar is in remarkable shape. Brian was just noting that it's like, man, this thing is incredible. All original. It's got the original knobs, got the original tailpiece, original bridge, and the reason we know this is a Kawai is because of the plastic bridge. Your Kent and Kingston's have the plastic bridges, as you all know. I go, plastic bridges? Yeah, they sound really good. So it's got a plastic top on it. It's got a matching wood look pickguard on it, which is original. The original single coil pickups, knobs, of course, tuners are original. Look at those nice big fat buttons on there, and look at those tuners. I mean, those things are really, really cool. They've got translucent see-through covers on them, which are really, really nice. Your little made in Japan thing on there. It is a set neck model, and looks like it's a mahogany body with kind of a flame on it, which is a faux flame, which is very, very cool. And it's just really, really a nice guitar. Whammy bar works great. Frets are in beautiful shape, and it sounds really, really good. These single coil pickups on a hollow body. We've seen these pickups on Apollo guitars, and they're very, very popular pickups because they're very, very strong. And on a jazz guitar, I was kind of surprised that they actually sound pretty jazzy. I thought that really nice. Why am I playing an F? Nice when my fingers can still stretch. I've been on the neck pickup. Let's blend the two together. New strings. Let's go all the way to the back. I was in the back. Let's go to the middle. We were listening to the back. I thought that sounded kind of bright. neat guitar. Absolutely beautiful. I would call this an excellent condition for a 1967. It's probably mint condition, but of course you can't call them mint because there's a couple of dings here and there. So we don't call them mint, but it is in excellent, excellent, excellent shape. Absolutely beautiful guitar. Plays like $1,000,000, and we don't have the case. I'm sorry to tell you. I've tried to find a vintage case that would fit this guitar at 17.5 inches, and I just don't have one. I have to admit, Lawman failed on this one. So I've got it in a big old gig bag that I'll ship it in, and you guys can go out and try to find yourself a 17.5 inch wide vintage case yourself. Lawman does not have one. So check out all of our cool guitars. We not only have this one, but we just did a couple acoustic guitars. We've got a Junior Jumbo Regal. We just did a Texan from 1963. We got a couple more here to do yet today, and we got some really great guitars. Been a month or so since I've been in the studio, so I'm really happy to be here again. While you're here in my YouTube channel, hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button? We'd love to have you as part of our group. We got over 8,000 subscribers now. Love to add you to the list. Only thing that happens when you're on the list is next month, Lawman's got more demos. I say, hey, I got more demos. Come watch them. That's all that happens. So if you like watching vintage guitars, feel free to hit that subscribe. We'd love to have you. Go to lawmanguitars.com. You can Google Lawman Guitars. Our Facebook pages are full of cool stuff. We've got Instagram and all kinds of stuff that we're doing now, trying to keep up with everybody. And it's a lot of fun. Everyone's been communicating nicely with us, and we really appreciate hearing from you. And we really appreciate you buying guitars from us. We've been shipping a bunch of guitars, and we got a bunch that we've been listing today. And hey, if you're looking for some vintage parts, Lawman's got a ton of vintage parts. We've been cleaning out the back room. Coffee cans and little bins and all this stuff has got all kinds of tuners and pickups and bridges and whammies and we've got all kinds of vintage parts. So if you've been looking for vintage parts, why don't you put us on your list as to check us out, because we've got a lot of really cool stuff. Thanks a lot for watching our video today. I appreciate you so much. Hope to see you again next month, and thank you so very, very much for watching.